Hello and welcome back to Age of Wonders 4. We're continuing on our demonic monkey campaign. We are playing as the new monkey race with the new Oathsworn features. As we try to, I guess, blow up the world, turn it into a giant calamity. When we last left off, we had started up our main city and our secondary city of Rockguard. We are at war in the north and we're getting invaded by a few monster dens. So our goal right now is to try and get rid of these monsters, conquer Peacefold, and probably take it for ourselves. I think we are getting attacked by this haunted graveyard, but we also want to start another outpost right out here, which we're doing. End on an end turn. We're starting on an end turn, and we keep cooking. We keep on cooking. Ooh. I can work with that. I don't love it, but I can work with it. This little guy was hoping to get some free knowledge over there, but it looks like it has been taken. We found the city of Seagelgrad, which are Magelock angels. Advanced pests. Adaptable, quick reflexes, overwhelm. They are starting at war with us. And I believe, there we go. Here is Sundrin with Sunhold. I'm going to guess there's an infestation probably down there. We've picked up the Pledge of Strife. I guess Ice Coffin. Damage changed based on our devotion level. Oh. No, I think I'm going to take Ice Coffin. That way we have the option to freeze people if we need to. We have an army of 700 spiders here. I am going to summon that seal bearer next turn. We're going to have to heal one more round. But if I summon that seal bearer and move up, we should be at least a little bit closer. You, my friend, are a scout. You've created the Hall of Devotion, and we're working on the Wizard's Tower now so that we can also get the prison cell. How is Wizard Tower 1 boosted, but Wizard Tower Foundation doesn't have a boost? Come on. I think I'm actually going to build a workshop first. I need some more production. It'll speed up the building of literally everything else. And then I want that prison tower so we can get new people. School of Mastery. Units produced in the city start with +1 starting rank. Counts as a conduit. Mana and draft. That's good to see. I like that. I vibe on that. Tyler, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the agency. We do have another character. Yeah, I'm not in any rush on that. Alliance and defensive packs lose devotion, but Wizard's bonds do not. I don't trust it too much, but we see how it goes. All right, you're going to boost him for 108. We're going to knock this guy out, put you in. 565 versus 740. I'm up against 2 Hunter Spider Matriarchs and a Vampire Spider Matriarch. Yikes. We're going to form an outpost. It's arguably a bit deeper than I wanted, but it has the best allowance for other things to be added. Oh. Is that outpost going to screw me over? Can I go there without trespassing? I don't know that I can. Okay, this is clearly the city of Embergate, so that's the capital for these guys. It is a tier 10 capital. And he is a tier 10 ruler with a great sword. No good gear, but tier 10. It's on my quarry. Empires without relationships with free cities worsen our relations. My dude, I am actually working on that right now. If you can believe it. My face is deeper than you wanted. How dare you? Outrageous. Can't wait for tomorrow. Age of Wonders to forget about politics. I mean, that's a big part of today for sure. 600 versus 740. I believe. I'm probably gonna lose some characters in this fight. It's okay if we do. 1, 2, 3. Well, you certainly can jump. That's 4 movement. That's only 3 movement. Why can't I move a 4th square? Because of the low foliage? Let's do this. I ain't really sure how this is gonna play for us here. I'm trying to position myself in a way that I can't just get absolutely boondoggled by webs. I ain't really sure how it's gonna look, but right side 4 moves, right? Underdog stuff is pretty cool if you're in the right subculture. So many of the changes they've made make things very, very interesting. The options we have changed so much now. All right, you gotta get hit with that. That unfortunately means I cannot hit you with a fire seal. Oh, you're dead, basically. I didn't realize you got webbed. Unless have their negative status effects removed. Psych. I ain't dead at all. You're going to crush some spider over there. I really like these vow keepers. They just earned a lot of points in my books. You know what? Why don't we have you attack him? And then you can do as much damage as you can in there as well. For good measure, I guess we'll move you here. They whipped me. I done got whipped. And blind. Blind. Blind on spiders. That has to be new. It's a bit of a weird choice, but I'm going to actually fire seal him. We'll see how that works out momentarily. You can almost kill him. 13 and 26, 39 HP. That's 2 off. Not enough. You're stuck in the Midnight Groove. Kill. 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 Strange as that's going to be. $21 or $22. Let's just 21. Take defensive mode. Immobilized and blind. Okay. Burn? Yeah, I'm running kind of low on mana. That poor guy's getting chewed up. So this is a 100% chance, never miss. Because he's got the fire seal on him. His cool new fire seal ability. Bada bing, bada boom. You've got a tasty flank. 1, 2, 3. You know what? If you killed him, I could sprint. Get that second wind, extra HP. Then come back in and dunk this Daddy-O. Follow it up with an extra heal. Ooh, I like the vibe of these Oathsworn guys so far. They play nicely together. Always scared to fight fights above my power level? I'm always scared to fight spiders. They're dangerous. All right, I do need to get that iron deposit. I wouldn't mind that free Imperium. I also wouldn't mind killing this small monster hold and killing Peacefold. So I think what I'm going to do is we're just going to keep these little party together. As the exploration continues. We've got another level up. Melee attacks gain extra damage, 15 maximum HP. Swift command. We're starting to get more burning. This would give us 10 fire damage per strike. At the start of its turn, this unit dispels 1 negative status effect. Whoa. Very cool. Yeah, we'll take Searing Strikes on him. Give him the big flaming buster sword. Umbral Nest just summoned an attack squad to go to Rock Guard where I don't have walls. They can't get there yet. Keyword. Yet. $131. Clearing an infestation gets us a unit based on the infestation defeated. Pacification, destroying an infestation or conquering a free city gets us a 300 bonus. Kind of weird, but I'm going to take that. Because I'm going to clear this monster den and then I'm going to clear Peacefold. And it will help us take these guys over. Who are catching up. And then these guys over. Sundrin is order. So giving her vassals is a very bad idea. It's one of these fancy new prosperity dragons. Ooh, mythic. I like that it's just covered in, I don't know, money? It looks like money. Ah, your war against Peacefold weighs heavily on your cities. Zoo most of all. It's not that they necessarily reject this war of yours, but the citizens are forced to relinquish their comforts and delights. Worse so, they watch their sons and daughters enlist in your armies. That's worse? How dare you? Off with your head. They would support your campaign more if you showed them you cared. I could block my draft for 3 turns. I don't have money to build new armies anyway. I'm at 44 gold. City stability for 6 turns, and we get a double population boost. I'll take that. I'll take that for sure. How do tomes that unlock hero skills work now? Way differently. Basically, the hero skills have just been removed from tomes. And now they all exist under signature skills, which you can only get if you have enough affinity for the specific thing. So, for example, I cannot take a nature signature skill right now because I have no nature points. And you need higher and higher amounts. I believe it's, I think it's 1 for 8 and 12. And so now they unlock 2 new skills that you can grab. So I took Tome of Pyromancy. I did not just get Searing Strikes for my heroes as an option. I had to take Initiative Chaos to be able to get Searing Strikes. Also, and this is the biggest change to me, and I don't know yet how I feel about it. These no longer grant you affinity points, signature skills. So no longer can you unlock builds by very specifically taking specific signature skills, just so that you can, say, get 6 affinity to unlock a tier 3 book. Which means so many of my old builds no longer work. But I think it's an okay trade-off. We're still playing with it. The Prosperity Dragon is mean. I think the Calamity Dragon is meaner. You can summon it on enemy territory and ruin their land. Yeah, I'm very excited to unlock the Calamity Dragon. Fling poop at them. That's how monkeys show they care. Yeah, the hero rework is really good. It's very, very interesting. It might not be the most balanced right now. I actually don't know. I haven't played with it too much, but I'm very curious to play with it a bit more. If the heroes become stronger, it makes more sense. Yeah, I will also say the stuff you get from things like if you take the final skill, that's the max level of that signature ability. So which I think you need, for example, 12 chaos affinity to get chaos, master of chaos, I think it's called, or prophet of chaos. The abilities you get from that are wildly good. They're very, very strong. So they have made a bit of a balance with that. It's time for Stoneforge to meet an ascended champion like you. Nevertheless, we ask that you will respect our territory and independence. I will have to do that because I don't have an option, because Sundrin is going to take you before me. You are free, Stoneforge. Stay blessed. Safe battle? Could I actually just auto this? Sold. 93 Imperium for that new Imperium drop. Getting some decent levels. All right. What do you need? I'd like to leave most of these forests to rock guard. Honestly, I think quarries. Right now, extra production would be my best balance. Okay, so I don't know what's going to happen when I do this. Aya cannot contain her excitement. A progenitor golem. They really do exist. The mighty progenitor golem wanders aimlessly near the mana node while Aya continues to observe it. Some slither hatchlings have a den nearby but seem unbothered by the great beast. So there really are progenitor golems, and now I've really seen one. It doesn't take long to realize before the progenitor golem catches Aya's scent. Very strange for a mechanical being. It turns to face her and gets ready to charge. Encouraged attackers or decisive defender. I can't just not fight this? Oh, yes, I can. Aha! So I do need to win the fight. Not overly surprising. Ooh-ha. But still something I am not actually prepared for. Right, and we are being attacked by an umbral nest down here as well, who is going to reach me in... maybe a turn? These guys have new pops. New pops, new poops. That outpost should take most of that stuff. I do want to more or less move down this way. I guess connecting with my territory here would be good. Also clearing that pastures would be really good for me. Pact of cooperation with Teacher Guard. Peaceful Descent, another war party. They ain't slowing down. I can create bounties, but I don't want to. How am I going to defend both of these sides at the same time? Wow, you're not even giving me a turn to heal. And you're attacking me with a bone dragon. How did you get a hold of that? 2 warbounds, a white witch, a necromancer, an Elduk pledgeling, a defender. Surely I can't win this. He's got a necromancer, so even if I kill that bone dragon, he can bring it back to life. And he's got 2 warbounds. This is a retreat. Very unfortunate. Something tells me you can't retreat from there. Oh no, maybe you can. Rough. Nothing quite like them spawning a war army and then being in reach of me in a single turn. All right. That's not terrible. Your draft is also blocked. I don't know how I'm going to beat an 1,000-point army right now. You're absolutely going to have to come back. This is just going to get... There's not to be done here. These Umbral guys are just going to run a mess on Rockguard. We will need some quarries. I guess I have farms up here right now, though, so let's stack some farms together. And we'll keep rolling. Darkon, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the agency. I would like to get a view on some of these towers. The free city of Victory. You're vassalable. If I get a pact of vassalage through Whispering Stones, is this going to count as a loss of devotion? Losing some devotion isn't really necessarily going to make or break me. I do need another Whispering Stone, so why don't we take that right away? I have just a slight lead over here. Caesar Harambe is forced into the void. And we are being absolutely mogged on all sides. I don't think I'm going to be able to get this Progenitor Golem quest completed. I think we're simply going to have too many different things to be fighting. Grab that mana. Make your way towards that post. I'm hesitant to go that way because that army will catch me out. But I don't think it matters much. All right, fine. We'll go this way instead. You've got palisade walls. Let's build a work camp on you for now. I am still 5 turns off being able to absorb this guy. this price has gone up. It was 200 Imperium. Now it's 400 Imperium. That's cool. I like that that raises over time. $14 turns. I'm debating whether or not we just recruit a low-level character. Because that's 5 turns, and then I can start converting, which is 7 turns. Yeah, let's just recruit a character. We can take the Industrious Governor Prospector, who is a warrior, or we could take a Defender, Zhang the Shield, who is a scholarly governor and a fearmonger. Rout enemy units, win a battle where 5 enemies are routed. I feel like we could make that work. Something tells me we could certainly at least make a try. The more the merrier. Oh, it's going to cost me so much money to repair all this. So, what's your movement like? You can't reach me if I go here. So that's safe. Caesar's back, but my whole army is super wounded. My draft is still frozen right now. The Wizard's Tower is complete. A ritual pyre down here will be really, really good. Snow or ice we're not going to have. So School of Cryomancy is basically useless to us. The School of Mastery is good, but I think we got to sort out our eco right now because our economy is in absolute shambles. All-Seeing would also be pretty good here. This would give us 30 knowledge. That's literally a 50% increase. We gonna go with something like that. Sorrow Hoots, thank you for the follow. Hoots, Hots, Sorrow Hots. Welcome to the agency. Absolutely filthy, dirty rat monster. I disagree that that should be allowed. And I know I've literally done it once this campaign. Oh, a bad. 480. God damn, dudes. That is a very high level army. We're going to have to keep boogieing. And JD, welcome to the agency. Come on in. All right, so this city is ready to become an actual city. I could put stone walls in here. All of this stuff is occupied, no matter which one I take. So I'm going to take what's the most valuable right now, which is a research post. How fair are trades and trade deals? Perhaps we can improve them. I will not get a defensive pact with you because I'll lose 15 devotion. I think that's the end of our conversation. Enchanted Aegis, an Axe of the Assassin, and a Vicious Band. These are all really bad. It's good. We don't have anything to trade. Nothing we need to trade, at least. Where is my capital? And how many turns until they come back? Oh, just one turn. Okay. So the question becomes, who is more valuable? This guy with the champion retaliation damage medal. Or this guy just is an elite. Three, 2. That's it? Okay, Honor Blade literally does double the damage of a Sworn Guard. I guess they're all going to be in there. Rough campaign. Only thing lacking would be a phase season. Oh, God. Please, no Toll of Seasons. My sister has fallen ill. I fear her demise is imminent. We must obtain a Silver Tongue Fruit. Don't we already have Silver Tongue Fruit? I will get an item and a mysterious bonus. You want that Silver Tongue Fruit. Well, I better build another city then. She's building the work camp. The likelihood of her taking that Silver Tongue Fruit is extremely high. Oh, God. And this place is accursed tricksters. Ugh. Spooky. Another spider infestation. I'm being double pillaged. A defensive pact. I'm at 50 right now. You're already at war with them? So I don't know what a defensive pact gets me other than potentially protection against Sundred, which I'm not overly concerned about right now. We got a pact of cooperation here. I also think I need to save my stuff for vassalizing. She's gone to war with Vectory as well. She dropped off completely. And we got a pact of loyalty here. We will get vassalage on Teacher's Guard. We were both complimented and we were insulted by Sundren. But those guys are stoked about us. Rockart has produced a training hall. I suppose the Hall of Devotion is next. You can grab that. $500s. For sure, resting. There's Sundren's capital, Lighthaven. So we'll try to scout around a little bit there. Hopefully I can take these guys out next turn before they destroy that farm. $600 points on those spiders. Okay. 6, 7, 850. That's an archer wounded. We unlock ice coffins. Blizzard's actually a pretty good spell for us. We also got prison cells here. Now, old questions. Minus 50 city stability right now. Good grief. I need more mana. I'm going to be casting a bunch in these next couple of fights. But I also need more research. But I also need more draft. Nap is required. Cats, take it easy. Rest well. What's up with the new content? There's a lot. There's a whole bunch. We've got new Oathsworn culture. We've got Simians. We've got Ogrekin. We've got Accursed Demons. And Blessed Dragons. We have a whole bunch of new enemy types all over the map. 4 new tomes. It's a pretty big expansion. The hero rework, which is, I would argue, probably the biggest part. These guys are invading. Oh, they invaded my quarry. Okay. See how it is. I think we can probably take these guys. It's going to be a tricky fight. Nerd! Hello. Welcome in. And a partridge in a pear tree. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How was Metal Slug Tactics? I played the demo for that a while back and really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. We're checking out the new DLC for Age of Wonders today. We're playing as an evil little Japanese monkey man. Just inhibiting the spirit of the Oni as much as we possibly can. Trying to be little evil demon monkeys. Come on in, come on in. Thank you for vibing. We're about to take a fight that is maybe too much fight for us. But I don't think we have a lot of a choice. I am going to quick save. Because if this goes badly, it's pretty much all out. I think if we can get rid of the dragon quickly and then deal with the necromancer somehow, we might be able to hold this. Super excited. Can't wait to play it. The rework is really good. Been super enjoying what I've seen so far. So let's get a few little monkey men up front and center. How far over can you get? Ooh, all the way. If I'm to cast a heal, it's got to go there, which means you got to go here. Caesar Harambe can go here. What I am, of course, worried about is that this guy is just going to move forward and hit us with a putrid breath. And right now, he is set to hit every single one of them with a 60% chance of decay, 60% chance of IE. I don't get any healing whatsoever. But I do have Vow Keepers who can remove that. So I feel like if we just act a little bit half intelligent, not even full intelligent, just a little bit half intelligent, we could do okay. Not had a chance to get it yet. Did they add some story missions for the expansion? Yeah. They haven't added like a story realm, if that's what you're asking. But in campaigns, there are a lot of new events. And all of the events, even the old events, have some different stuff in regards to if your hero asks you for something, for example. Those are all new events. It's no longer just the butcher over and over again. 2 decays. Ooh, strengthened. Ooh. I don't know what that ability was. Sweet Jesus. Bulldoze. Move 4 hexes forward. Enemies in the way sustain damage. Shadow dedication. 4 damage on flanking attacks per stack. Well, that's really bad. Well, that's really bad for me. Sweet Jesus. So he got hit with decay and you got hit with decay. I thought you were so safe where I had you, and it turns out you are not at all in any way, shape, or form safe. In fact, I probably couldn't have set up with a worse opening in this fight. Flibbity jibbity. I'm trying to figure out how to make this work. That guy's going to do crazy damage, and what's worse is if I turn around to hit him, which would almost guaranteed kill me because the first strike retaliation is so bad. So second wind is what you're going to have to do, except for the fact that you are slowed. All of these guys have first strike and retaliation? Counter stance. Counter stance. How did you cast on all of them at that angle? Not really what I wanted to use my spell on this turn. Goodness griefus. I desperately need to get this guy out. The only way for me to do that is to do that. He's now going to get pounded by no matter what hits him. Twelve, 12, 12. This is such a bad fight. We'll take a few shots in here. Lots of mobility. Yeah, so there's all sorts of new character options that really open up mobility on the field of battle. And I would argue a lot more than we used to have. I feel like I have to move you here and then charge strike that dragon. Because otherwise you're flanked really terribly. You guys are getting wailed on almost no matter what you do. Do I want to use a vow of purification to try and get rid of some of this decay? Because, like, this guy is about to take 4 blight damage, 10 blight damage. The only thing is, I also feel like they're just going to charge him on his turn regardless. That's a decent flank. I can't finish him off, but... Oh, man. All of these first strike retaliations are so mean. I might actually just shield wall with you. I'm going to sacrifice this Sworn Guard. There's no way he's not going to get killed up here, but that's kind of the goal. If these guys kill him, they're not killing off way more valuable units. 21 or 12. He's only got 1 more retaliation left. Let's take the shot there. What did you get cast on you? Diseased. At the end of his turn, there's a 60% chance of this disease spreading to adjacent units. Yikes. Yikes. All right, I'm going to make this potentially stupid play here and vow purify this guy. I don't want him to get just instantly killed. So we're going to hope that he holds on a little bit. The butcher was not so fresh meat. Man, the amount of butchers I would get in one campaign, it was out of control. A new challenge realm, but no story realm. So we're playing on the challenge realm right now. We have on all the new aspects. And then we've also added 3 random traits, which has been Banner Lords, peaceful something or other that causes grievances to be worth less. And I don't know what the third one is yet. We haven't discovered it. Trample looks terrifying and do spears. Stop it. No, it's basically a teleport. Yeah, I don't think anything stops it. All right, here we go. Counter stance. That bait worked. That bait worked very well. You didn't have counter stance? Okay. 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 I can work with that. We're going to put Seal of Fire on the dragon, causing it to take big damage every turn. I'm going to let you take that. We'll get rid of one of the chargers. Ooh. How make heal you? Instant death. I think our boy's going down this fight. That's a flank. I mean, it's really hard not to take that. So I do have a kill on him in one of 2 different ways. Let's take that one. Ooh, damn, that's so much retaliation. You do so much damage. You do 30 damage in a hit. I have 35 HP. Dear God. This guy's in counter stance also, so he's in full defensive mode. Counter stance is really good when you have shock troops. Giving full defensive mode and double retaliation to shock troops. That's mean. I don't like it. You're not already on fire, are you? You have Seal of Fire, but you're not on fire. Now, you would be if I cast that on you. What do you do? %66% chance of freezing. Problem is these guys also have frost resistance because they're my characters, so they have inner frost. Oh, interesting. This guy has frost blades, but he doesn't have flaming blades. Well, we have both. So I could run is an option. I could also use command, but it only works for non-hero targets. I could cast it on that seal bearer and give him a triple attack on this bone dragon. Who is also hastened. You're diseased, decayed, and poisoned. If I want any chance of you living, I have to cast that. Oh, goodness gracious. This is... I'm basically screwed no matter what I do here. I think he still gets to counterattack me if I hit him with this. So I think I'm going to command these guys. How's the DLC? Whoop, DLC day? It's good. DLC is good. Been having a very good time with it. Now, the one thing is that I can't miss this dragon. But I also don't do very much damage to that dragon. So I could shield wall with you. Or I could stab you a bunch with this spear. Or with Zhang. I mean, we could use Zhang. He is a newbie. He doesn't have much going on here. I just don't like the idea of giving up an $150 hero. The decision is made. All right, I still do have a spell left. I don't think an extra retaliation attack is going to matter at all to me here. That being said, it might. It will technically provide him cover on his back. And first strike. Oh, unless you get tail struck. That was a clever way to do it. So it does turn out that you can avoid taking retaliation by doing an AoE attack. The thing that I was like, I don't know if this would work. Turns out it'll work. It will very much work. You have a heal. Ugh, if only we had this a turn earlier. Do you also have a heal, that means? You do. Woof. Now, the Necromancer is gonna bring him back to life. Let's be very clear about that. That's what's happening there. But we can at least buy us a turn. Oh my god, he comes back to life with so much HP. You've almost got a kill on him. That's pretty good, but I do feel like this dragon is my biggest threat. So I think I might just need to wail on it with everything I have at the moment. Okay, dragon's down. Goes the rest of my front line. A fairly meaty charge, but not too bad. We're gonna have to kill him, I guess. If you move here, that's no longer a kill. 65? God, good. God damn. All right, he's dead. So we have a Necromancer and we have, what, a White Witch? The Necromancer is not really so much a threat. So let us wail on that witch. Stand on the corpse. That would have been a good idea, yeah. That would have been a very good idea. You got a flank there. Just out of range. Couple of shots. Sealbearer is frozen. I can't cast spells if my ruler is dead. Not frozen. No longer decayed as well. So I can heal you. Then I'll hit you with the Seal of Fire. Kill. Start to kill. You could just take little pot shots. This guy's gonna break. This is a gross old fight, I gotta tell you. Oh, Okay. My new guy died, but that's fine. Caesar will come back to life. The worst part about this is now I've lost 6 turns of research. Basically. Yeah. A full 6 turns of research. Not to mention my army. Ah, nice. We captured this guy, though. Frontline fighter. Shadow dedication. He's a shepherd. Win a combat with only animals play into elemental units. Involve a unit in this hero's army. I don't really want either of those things. Your gear is... okay. I like that you have a dragon slaying sword. He's also a higher level. Agricultural governor. Farms grant food. Pops are cheaper. Specialist governor. Special province improvements grant city stability, knowledge, mana, etc., etc. I mean, we just lost a defender. Why don't we convert him? Our archer has leveled up. Oh, boy, I don't know what to do with you. Let's get piercing shot so that we can get swarm hunter. I definitely need you to start getting some better gear. Corpse eating, nice counter to the undead as well. Yes, absolutely. And Coldy, thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome to the agency. Omelets and eggs. So I am still being attacked by spiders, by umbrals. Thankfully, we can start creating new characters. Maybe just 2 Sworn Guard. At this point. Sure. Not that I have the money to be doing that anyway, but should have rebuilt that province. I'm not going to be able to do that when that spider enters. Our territory is in shambles. Society and tomes did we go for? So far, we're pyromancy and cryomancy. The idea is that it's all going to boost our ghost fire later in the game. The unfortunate thing is we got to get to later in the game. Oh, cool. I'm now recruiting level 4 characters instead of level 1 characters, but now they cost $300. I guess no point in repairing that anyway until that small monster den is destroyed. Oh, mercy. He's got a wyvern, so he can fake attack me. I don't know what this guy is going to do after he's done destroying this post. Oh, I guess there's another farm there. He's probably going to blow that up. I have to try and move in a weird angle. Ooh, okie dokie dokie dokie. Let's send you here. Mentor's Pond. Our new city. No governor available yet. If I take this, I get 30 knowledge. So I'm going to do that. Even though I'm not actually getting knowledge at all right now, but... And then I feel like a storehouse, I could probably boost that in a turn. Pick up a forest. And get that double boosted. You, in the meantime... Production still sucks in this city. Minus 70 stability. I'm getting negative 20% to everything right now. Mostly because he's dead, but... Oh, I can rally now also. Because of Teacher Guard. These guys have invaded my domain. Dracolet should be nice. I wonder how Dragons and Cthulhu Tree look now. Oh, they're really nice. Cthulhu's basically gets the Mage Tree. See, I knew this was going to happen. I had such a feeling that he was going to sneak that army out. I don't know why his full army is not being dragged into this, but we can fight it. All I really need to do here is be super cheeky and light them on fire while hiding in the back. Unless I can't cast spells because my ruler is dead. That'd be super inconvenient, wouldn't it? I bet it would. I got a really nice sundered defense check on that first attack. Ba, 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 ba. All right, you guys get to live for another day. Possibly. My lord is back. We're ready to fight these spiders. Peaceful just sent another war party. I literally just killed their war party. Then the spiders attacked. Then they sent another war party. I still can't do anything about this Umbral Tyrant. I'm being hounded. Truly, this is Strife. This is a campaign of Strife. I do not have a front line here. Out of curiosity. He's got so many spiders. Uno, dos, tres. You also have jump. Oh, God. I might have to do that then. I'm going to get hit with some massive web attacks here, but I can't really do anything. I still need to try and get all the characters in one area, so... There's our scatter shot. You've only got the single vampire spider matriarch, so I'm going to fire seal her. You are slowed. How want do? This guy is currently missing 20 HP. Hear me out. I could attack with him, or alternatively, I could use command on him, give him 3 more attacks, and he can kill the Hunter Spider Matriarch on this round. Unfortunately, I can't do much with you. You're immobilized, slowed, and blinded. Cannot perform retaliation attacks. Give him the counter stance. That was the right idea. He just got hit a lot. I think that was absolutely the right idea. All right, we're going to drop a fresh heal up on these dweebs. You have a stack of bleed on you, but I can't really let that panic me right now. Oh, you're frozen. Well, not frozen, but frozen in place. If I cast Second Wind, which gives me Slippery, but it does not give me the freedom of movement. He might not make it. His fate is yet to be determined. We still have a Hunter Spider Matriarch. I might as well give them counter stance. Mostly just for the defensive mode. No shot. No shot. Cleave. This guy's still immobilized? I would like to be done with being immobilized. So close and yet so far. Grazed! I grazed it! You gotta be kidding me! How could she graze? This way, if that vampire spider matriarch wants to come through to hit either of these guys, he's also got to go through burning ground. Which unfortunately is exactly what he's going to do. I have a scatter shot that I could use to kill the two of them, but unfortunately, I need to move to cast it. Trying to figure out whether or not I can stack all my damage on this vampire spider matriarch and kill them, or if I'm better off divvying it up on the group of them. None of them are really going to do a lot of damage. Oh, you had a heal. I probably should have just used that. Yes. Bonk. Torched. Bonked. And shot. All right. Spider's down. At the price of a tier 1 unit, which we have a replacement already on its way up. Peacefold is sending down an army. So I think I'm just going to have to sit in the town for a second while I figure out who exactly is coming after me. This is so wildly absurdist. You're going to explore underground. Okay. Do I want to just turn you on auto explore at this point? No, there's some stuff up here I would like to very specifically explore. We've picked up another ruler, level up. 10% damage. What did we grab? We got cleave last time. Sundered defense, 20% crit chance. Whenever it makes a critical hit, it heals and gets hastened. Oh, that's really good. Also, Resurgence is over here, along with Berserker Rage. If I took Frenzy, Keen Edge, I could take Execute. I could also just grab Fighting right now and then get Unyielding, which isn't terrible. Then we could grab War Seeker or Will Breaker. For sure, we would take War Seeker. And just work our way towards Killing Momentum. That might be the better option. Killing Momentum on this guy would be huge, especially with his second wind ability. Yeah, let's grab Fighting. That being said, he's also died a lot recently. Some extra HP might not be the worst idea. But why take 15 maximum HP when I could take that and take 30 maximum HP next turn? Better options. Zero cost command also would be pretty nice, yeah. I've been thinking about that one. Do I keep recruiting troops? Two turns we get Elduk. And then honestly, I could just start converting this guy immediately afterwards. And he'd be ready just in time. In fact, I could just start doing it now because there's no reason not to. It doesn't cost me literally anything. It just takes turns. All right, I'm going to keep summoning Sworn Guard because they seem like they're at least expendable. Oh, I'd love to go do these quests. God damn it, dude. Leave me alone. Take your big, smelly Eldritch shenanigans and go somewhere else. Leave my little monkey babies out of it. Yes. Prison guards relay a message from Elduk Pledgeling. Resisting the great Caesar Harambe was a grave mistake. I see now that I can no longer go on like this. I was not born to die in chains. Please, Oni Lord, I can give information. I will do anything if you let me breathe fresh air again. Swear loyalty. Get +5 devotion. Elduk Pledgeling. He is unfortunately a shepherd, but we might be able to get rid of that. In the meantime, he's an extra arm for our army. All right, another Bone Dragon stack has come down, but this time only 870 instead of 1,000. And we have the 600 pack here because they got weakened before. I could actually reach them this turn and wipe them out. Blizzard is complete. And we finally unlock our new tome, our first new tome, the Tome of Shades, Materium and Shadow, giving us Shadow Blades. Anytime units are blind, we ignore 50% of their defense and resistance. Shades, which are skirmisher units, tier 3, who do bonus damage on wounded units and can also throw shadow daggers that inflict blind. Rending Shadows, 1 hex radius, 16 physical damage, chance of blindness, chance of sundered defense. Our race can become living shadows. Reads target race in swirling shadows, granting them 10% evasion. And when attacked within 2 hexes, the attacker has a 60% chance of becoming blind. And then the Shade Network, $10 for each non-owned city that shares a border with this city. Oh, that's very interesting. That's very interesting. Hard to do. Let's get these guys.
Every seasoned assassin knows that swift execution yields the cleanest results. Factor in that most beings, including your target, are blind in the dark, and your course of action is obvious. Exploit that vulnerability and maximize your efficiency. Move through the shadows.
I've never heard this one before.
Yourself in darkness, and ensure your target never sees when or where the fatal blow will fall.
Fun. We're going to take Living Shadows first because I actually can't recruit Shades yet. They're tier 3. So there's no point in rushing that. All of them seem pretty good. They're all going to be nice. The next book we're going to take is Book of Wind so that we can get Zephyr archers. A Dorgan's Lair, you say? Okay. She's still not rocking any good gear. We are available to annex another province. Food is starting to cut low, so I'm going to grab some safer locations. Mentor's Pond needs a new governor, which will be Aldrich Pledgeling. Each farm grants 5 food. Who could say no to that, little monkey man? I also feel like probably we need to give this guy a hat. We could just give him the ogre helmet. Uh-oh. Oh no, the new selection is broken. I can't scroll. I guess we're giving him the ogre helmet then. Can I maybe give him a different outfit too? Something that feels a little more fitting for that ogre? Boy, none of it really feels that fitting, does it? Not unless we were to change the color of that to pink. And then it would match your ogre mask. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to make him a proper samurai. A little pink monkey man. He's perfect. Broke it. Time to leave an angry review. I mean, I am playing on the early build, so it could be anything. Magic Origin, Forced March. Pledge of Strife we don't need to cast yet. But I guess it's good to get it out of the way. You know what also might be good though is Blizzard. If I could freeze some units, it would be nice. Oh, we met another ruler. Eldritch Sovereign Varix the Righteousness. Aggressive Tuskmen. Underground Barbarians, Bannerlords with Relentless Crusaders. I don't know if we're gonna get along. We have a pact of loyalty here. I do think we're gonna drop Devotion when we vassalize them. But not by a lot. And frankly, I think it's probably worth it. I'd love it if someone would get rid of this Umbral Nest. But I can't really afford to actually pay anybody to do that. We got 800 versus 660. Let's take that. Oh my god. Hostiles in domain. Oh no. I gotta wait for these guys to leave before I can rebuild all my farms and foresters and research posts. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Our ranger has leveled up. I'm gonna give her Swarm Hunter. She got 2 level ups, actually. Physical attacks have a 60% chance of inflicting bleeding on all enemies in a 1 hex radius. Or a 90% chance of inflicting disease. I think I'd probably rather bleeding. Bleeding gives me more options here. The third physical attack in a turn does an additional 12 damage to the target and adjacent enemies. I'm really liking the look of a skirmisher build. I think skirmisher builds are going to become way, way, way more valuable with this new hero system. I just haven't quite figured him out yet. What does this guy have? Terrible choices. Can I reset your skills for free? I sure could. So let's do that. Soul draining strikes, searing strikes, condemning strikes, and shield of faith. Purging strikes, still as stone. At the start of each turn, gain 2 defense and 2 resistance until the start of the next turn or until the unit moves. Oh, that's kind of fun. +1 defense to all units. +2 to flanking attacks. Critical hit chance. I'm actually going to give him Materium. I like the idea of him being a shield bearer. Possibly having taunt as well. So what we have like Sentinel, which is I guess more of a glaive based character. Arguably, and then shield bearer, more of a shield based character. Adjacent friendly units gain 1 resistance and 2 status resistance or deal more damage. Defense against physical ranged attacks, against magic attacks, or just flat defense. I'm going to take Resistant Vanguard. Then I think I might just give you defense. 120% chance of a unit becoming stunned. Shield bash. I mean, that could be nice. Pushing attacks. You know what? I'm going to take the 1 point into taunt because taunt's going to allow me to stay still as stone for longer. So we're going to go with that. It's a bit different. But also maybe this guy could end up having an elemental army. Who knows? He does have Shepherd, so. Game is broken and unplayable. Hours played, 1500. RimWorld, a good game if you want something quick and easy, but the replayability is a bit lackluster. Become a bit boring after 1300 hours. Ooh! Aya the Raven hit renown level 2. So now her city gets 30 draft, 5 unit morale. Units cost 20% less gold to recruit in her city. And she gets an additional 5 unit morale in the army. She is going to be very, very good. Especially in this city with Mother Ash and all these forests. The crazy bonuses we're going to get from here. We're going to get food and production from forests. Then we're going to get mana and knowledge. And they're going to provide an insane amount of draft from the Smith's Guild. If we can keep Rockguard alive, it's probably going to become our best city. $600 versus 800. We're healing quite a bit right now. A lot of heroes in our army. We definitely need to move up. And we'll need to pivot and adjust. Based on that, we're on turn 30. We've got another 2 hours recorded. I think this is the perfect place to end this video. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you back here in the next one.